All right, what's going on, everybody? I'm running a little behind, so cut me a little bit of slack. I'm going to get Brian up here. Woohoo! It's good to see y'all in here. We got Brennan, Misfit Reptiles, hello. Nano Aquarium Guy, hello. Frank Pasanta, 3G, Killer Kitty, Jack in the Shrimp Tank, Bigfoot Fish Tanks. Woohoo! Monster Fish Gal, hello, Lori. Thank you for being here. Now, let me send this link out real quick to Mr. Brian. He's probably sitting there waiting, tapping his fingers. So, as you can imagine, I didn't do anything like I said I was going to do as far as getting pictures set up, having some little video clips. So I'm just going to use the ones I used last night or whatever I find today, if that's okay with you guys. You people, whatever. All of you fish fam, extraordinaires, shrimpers, a lot of shrimpers. I love shrimp. Hey, I can do that now because Brian's not here yet, so I can do that, right? Without cutting him off.
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
Haha, got it in there. Cool deal. So I know this is kind of weird, and we probably have other streams going on as well. And I apologize for that. Where's my son? He just ran away. He was standing right here at the door, but he ran away. You know, he's got 18-year-old boy things to do. 18-year-old man, excuse me. Hey, Jess, how you doing? What's going on, Grant? Good to see you. Shelby, hopefully you're there too. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you're working. Here, present, teacher. Big Dog 35. I love shrimp. Oh, there's Brian. He's down there on the bottom. He's shooting me the finger. What the? I love you too, brother.
Jeez, man. How long you gonna make me wait? I almost went about my day.
Oh, hush.
I'm sitting here, my wife's like, what are you doing? I said, waiting on Jerry, like always.
Hey, man, it's a pop-up, so it's kind of, flying by the seat of my pants kind of thing, as usual.
Well, the seat of my pants, they ain't flying. So what's up,
you're
buddy?
old. You're old and decrepit. Not a whole lot, man. How you doing?
Lick my nuts. None, man. It's freaking this stupid company sends me a package that I canceled 3 times. They wouldn't send me a confirmation that they canceled it. I kept calling, and it comes in the mail just a little while ago. I'm like, yeah, man. So now I'm gonna have to deal with that crap.
So I did that once where I got in this coffee thing to where they were sending me some gourmet coffee.
Yeah.
And so
good.
And it was from a stupid survey that I did that it was stupid. It was a scam thing. One of those phishing things. Anyway, so when I did it, I ended up getting into a subscription for gourmet coffee once a month. Well, I didn't realize that once a month, they just send me 3 $60 bags of coffee and then charge my credit card. And I'm like, I don't want this coffee. I go onto the website and I cancel. It says your subscription has been canceled. Then I get another package and another charge. And this went on for about 6 months to where I ended up having 30 bags of coffee that I didn't want, that was gourmet, expensive stuff, and a really fancy coffee spoon thing measuring. Ooh. Yeah, it's not like the $1.99 ones you get at the Walmart, but it was one of those, heavy thing, weighed like half a pound. It was pure silver supposedly, or plated anyways. But yeah, I was so mad. I finally spent half a day emails, phone conversations until I got that stuff turned off.
Yeah, it pissed me off because it's like, it was $149, and I called it. I talked to people. I'm like, look, you're emailing me. I asked you to shut this off. Oh yeah, he's new. And I just got another email like 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden it showed up. I'm like, I'm not even opening the box. I know it's in there. Nope. I'm not even doing it. So I sent them a message, and if they don't contact me, I swear to God, I'll plaster their name from here to Timbuktu and tell everyone what terrible people they are. So,
yeah, that was a couple of years ago, Nano Aquarium guy. So no, I don't have that coffee anymore.
But
I ended up giving it away. I like for Christmas presents and stuff. I'd wrap up a bag of coffee, and I was trying to explain to them that's expensive ass coffee, man. You better appreciate it. And they're looking at it like, "What's this?" And I'm like, "Coffee, expensive coffee." I'm just trying to get rid of it.
we do the coffee thing. My wife gets all that. We like vanilla and some other stuff. She gets, I don't know, some good stuff.
Hey, Jenna P. Hi, Brooklyn. She's at the Walmart, and then she has to go to the Sam's next.
She doesn't say the Walmart.
Well, that's how I read it.
Brooklyn, get with it.
My glasses include the in front of Walmart. See, I even have to look like this, like an old person.
Really? You have the word the printed on your lenses?
Yes.
That's hilarious. The. Yeah, it was warm today. Well, get this. Really weird. Last night, you seen during the stream, I was wearing that hoodie. I literally got off of here, maybe 15 minutes later, I laid down with the hoodie on, went to bed with the hoodie on, woke up, not even hot. I was like, what is going on? And it's like today went up to, I don't even know what the temperature was today. It says 71. But yeah, 76 at 6 o'clock. And I was chilly. I mean, it was like cloudy, all overcast and stuff, but I was like freezing all day. Can't be the Walmart. That's at least 5 Walmarts within 50 miles of Brooklyn. Well, they're all the Walmart.
Right? According to me.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter what city they're in. Which one you go to? The Walmart. Which one?
See, maybe something happened after I turned 52 that, now especially it's probably all the AARP emails and everything that I'm getting. So it's making me go to that side of things to where I'm going to be like an elderly person now. And I got elderly person speak, the Walmart, the Eckerts. That's funny.
Huge Spark drivers need the orders. Why would you pay somebody to go do your grocery shopping? Next thing you know, you're going to be
elderly people like that. Hey, as driving,
Brooklyn Bell is not elderly. Did you just call Brooklyn Bell old? Oh my gosh!
No, she's doing the shopping herself. Matt
for herself.
Yes, Matt is saying.
Yeah, Matt's saying use this service because they need money. Well, Brooklyn Bell's not old.
Yes, but you don't have to be old.
Yeah, but then you're going to sit on your phone.
Maybe you're ill and single, and there's nobody there to take care of you.
You're going to be gaining weight. Why am I gaining weight? It's because you don't go to the store yourself.
I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp? I love shrimp. Who else loves shrimp?
Bringing it back to shrimp. Oh, all right. Anyways, I was going to say that as a part-time driver for Uber doing deliveries for food.
That's why he's a driver now. That's why.
So I like having that option to where I could turn it on to do grocery deliveries for people, especially out here where there is a requirement.
Turn it on.
Yeah, you can have that option where I could do whether I want to do liquor, groceries,
So you,
food deliveries, or
you want to turn it on and liquor? You're weird, bro. That's supposed to have stuff on YouTube.
yes, it's a different way to make some money while you're in your vehicle doing deliveries.
Vehicle?
Vehicle, yes.
Car?
In the automobile.
Yeah.
In my carriage.
My mother calls the bathroom the commode. That shows how old she is.
Hey, man, when I started doing Uber was right after the fire, and everybody was ordering out and delivered food because of all of the restrictions coming down from the pandemic, because it was brand spanking new. So I made a lot of money in a few amount of hours per day because everybody was using it.
Well, then what are we doing here today? Go do some orders.
Hey, man, I'm trying to rehome some of my shrimp.
I'm just messing. I thought that'd be a little funny. Oh, hey,
no, it's not.
When we were talking the other day about the shrimp and moving them to tanks and stuff, I actually did go in the. I was watching somebody's stream the other day, and I sat in the boa tank and I pulled out everything so far that I could see without stirring the tank up. That had a bunch of spots, had the snowflake spots, everything, and put them in this tank that was empty. And now I got to do it over here in this tank because these are all the juveniles that I pulled over here. And now they're all big enough to freaking sell and be moved on. But I'm just feeding my shrimp that I haven't fed in a week. They look like they could deal with a meal.
Right. And you were saying that last night, how you're so plentiful with so many different shrimp and high-end shrimp that you're willing to donate some to the cause, right?
What? What? I'd have to talk to the missus about that one, sir.
Oh, that's right. Well, here, let me talk to her because, you know, I need to talk to the boss.
Yeah, that's what she is. Oops. Got to turn the lights on for the solo AC because their food is algae, so they gotta have a certain high-end amount of algae in their tank. Blue steels are killer. I just hit somebody sent me a message asking me about my shadow pandas. So I don't know. I'm not really up for selling any, but you know, because they got down there. I sold so many. I was like, all right, fine. I'm not going to sell any for a while. But this is one of my customers that's been around. And anyone using blasted sand ever had orange bits after a few weeks? Kind of worried at trust, but I don't know why. It could be used blasting sand.
Most of the blasting sand is used.
Yeah.
That's how it. Well, when I was a machinist, and we'd buy blasting sand, we had to buy a certain kind because we had to make sure it was clean. Because I made aerospace parts, so we couldn't be intentionally putting stuff on the surface of these parts. So we had to make sure it was certified. But most blasting sand, yes, it will have little pieces of steel that will turn orange and rust, and that's why most people try to stay away from it. Especially the finer it is, the more it's going to have little pieces of fine metal in it too. That just goes without saying. It starts off at a bigger grain, what I guess they would call it a grit. So it's a different grit. And as those grits,
True Grit.
yeah, as they dissipate or get smaller as they're getting used, they sign them, or as that's the proper way to say it, right? Sieve, sign them, sieve. You run them through a sieve, and then you have different grits available.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. Of course, that was back in the day. I haven't been around machine shops and programming machines and making parts and whew, 20 years. Yeah, 20 some odd years. Well, 15 years, 17 years.
Come the fuck up.
Old is new because it's for different purposes. People use it for different things. So it's new, but not. I mean, why throw it away? You know what I mean? They can try to get out as much as they can of the particulates, but they don't get all of them. It's not a perfect science. What do you keep your TDS at? It depends. That's the best, most honest answer I can give you. It depends. It really depends on everything. But I'm comfortable, and it seems like my shrimp are comfortable anywhere between 110 to 150 on my caridinas. My neos like a little bit more, around 200 plus. So that's the best answer I could give you with such a general question, kind of. And here's something that I wanted to ask everybody. Speaking of TDS and remineralizing. So I, just for the heck of it, went to the store and got some of these, got this. I haven't used it at all, but I got some of this shrimp essential stuff. Now, it doesn't really tell me anything other than important trace minerals removed through chemical filtration that are important to invertebrates. Okay. It gives that's all it says, trace minerals. Okay. Now I'll get into the ingredients in just a minute because there's a picture of a crystal shrimp on the front, right? Red crystal shrimp.
Oh, they have more babies! Babies!
Then, woohoo. And then you have Shrimp Tank Plus. And this has looks like an orange neocaridina. Okay. Water conditioner plus trace minerals formulated for shrimp and crayfish. This one didn't say crayfish. It just said freshwater shrimp and all freshwater aquariums. So, based on this information, if you go to the shrimp section of the pet store, you'll find these there in their shrimp section. Doesn't tell you anything about anything other than there's a picture of a neo and there's a picture of a crystal. So then you have to get into the actual ingredients of each, right? This one, the Shrimp Tank Plus, is water, disodium EDTA, sodium carbonate, sodium thiosulfate, potassium chloride, sodium chloride, magnesium chloride, calcium chloride, potassium iodide, strontium chloride, manganese EDTA, and artificial color. All right. The next one says calcium chloride, magnesium chloride, potassium iodide, inositol, micellized vitamin D3, strontium chloride, iron EDTA, artificial color. What the? What are they telling us to put into our tanks for our shrimp? I don't. Do you know anything about this, Brian?
What it's the Aqueon stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It's no. I don't know. It's more or less. I argue that fact all the time, and I think that they think just that because they put it out that we're supposed to, use it. It's kind of like. I mean, it's really kind of like everything. Hey, we say it's for fish. We say it's for this. We say it's for that. So use it. But like you say, it doesn't have many explanations on it. There's a lot of stuff out there for shrimp that does the same thing. I just, there's no rhyme or reason why they do it. There's so many products out there for shrimp that do the same thing, from foods to
But what does
conditioners
do? What do all of these chemicals that I'm putting in my water do? And where is it to tell me whether one's better than the other?
What's the front of it say again?
What do they do?
No, I'm saying, what's the front of it say again?
Shrimp Tank Plus, water conditioner plus trace elements formulated for shrimp.
Yeah, okay. So it's the water conditioner, what more or less kind of who was that who's the old company that starts with a T?
Tetra?
I think it might be Tetra. Don't quote me on it, but I think it's Tetra. They actually, those little packets when you go to like Patco and stuff and buy it, and they come with little packets and it says water. Same thing that says, what does it say? Water conditioner. It's a water conditioner, and what it's supposed to do is be like a prime.
Right. I get that.
And it has trace minerals in it in case your water doesn't. But that's it. I mean, that's it's the thing that they give out to make you think that you're getting something, when all it is actually probably just some tap water.
Correct. But you see where I'm going with this. If somebody goes and they want to start a shrimp tank and they go to the shrimp section of the pet store that's right there, and they get one of the tanks that's a shrimp kit that has the shrimp soil, and it comes with the shrimp trace elements and minerals. What kind of shrimp can they put in there? Now, I know that they do not have caridina at the fish store. They only have some neos and ghost shrimp and amano shrimp and feeder shrimp and stuff, right?
Oh, you're talking big box stores?
Yeah. Well,
yes,
where you get this. So, but it doesn't say anything. So I think they're starting people off with a false sense of security, using chemicals that they say are supposed to help their shrimp, but do they? And if it's,
I'd be surprised to stick a TDS pen in it, see what it reads.
It's just, to me, this is kind of like disinformation. There's not enough information. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm okay with something that says it's a GH remineralizer. And it tells me the ingredients are calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium, and trace minerals. But I know what I'm using it for. I'm using it to remineralize my GH and my zero TDS water coming out of my RO.
Well, that's just like when bottled water companies came out and they said that our water is spring water, and then it was tested and it was proven that it was tap water. I mean, they can put anything in those bottles, but that's what I'm saying. It'd be interesting to dump it into a little jar, stick your TDS pen in it, see what it comes up, and then check GH, KH, to see where those are at. Whatever you could test it, but to see if it's like off the charts on anything, or if it just comes up as like a An RO water type deal with really nothing in it.
I mean, the main difference is that one of them has vitamin D3 and iron.
Well, iron's supposed to be good for like their shell and stuff. So
The other one has thiosulfate, sodium thiosulfate. Man, I think everything else is pretty much the same. Disodium, whatever that is. But anyways, I was just wondering because I think that's part of where people go wrong if they start in the shrimp hobby there. You know what I mean? Just like with regular fish tanks, people start off there and they start using chemicals, and the next thing you know, they have problems and they give up on the hobby versus better ways to get tanks going and cycled and naturally versus so much dependent on chemicals. So I'm off my box now. And yes, we are supposed to be doing an auction. I was supposed to have pictures and all that kind of fun stuff. But I didn't get any of that done. Your favorite ingredient was artificial color. Yeah, I know. And isn't it clear? So what color did they put in it? The stuff is clear.
yeah, well, it's a fake color, so it's clear. It's artificial.
I'm colorblind anyways. Maybe that's why it's clear, because I'm colorblind.
3G.
Duh. Anyways, so last night we did the auction on the stream, and we did one of each of the strains of the Orange Eye Red King Kongs, Extreme Blue Bolts, Fish Bones, Galaxy Fish Bones, Tangerine Tigers, and Red Fancy Tigers. I didn't do any of the Super Red Crystals. So I think today I want to start off with the Super Red Crystals. Now, let me see. What do y'all think? If y'all were going to want to get involved with an auction.
Color-wise. Red or blue?
Right? How crazy would that be if colorblind meant colors were clear? I know, right?
They say that and shrimp are red and blue.
That's why I only have red and blue.
Killer Kitty. Oh, yeah.
Well, my shadow pandas are black too, but they have blue. I love shrimp. Let me see if I have a picture of the shrimp to share with you guys. Shrimps. I got to look at my shrimps folder. You know how many shrimp folders I have of just shrimp?
So is it going to be a 5-pack again?
Yeah.
So Stanley said metallic purple. Is that Metallica? Metallica purple?
Metallica?
I want Metallica shrimp.
Let's see. Nope. That's me playing the drums. Those are the tigers that we looked at yesterday.
What is that?
Let's see. Let's just have a little look. See what we got here. Shrimps, PRLs. All right, that's not it. I don't know how to do it the other way. You eat jumbo shrimp. Yeah, I know. I should be better at this. But like I said, I didn't even prepare like I was supposed to. Actually, I did get storage. I got a couple of loads moved.
You had your load moved?
Those are the fish bones. Tigers. I don't know if I have any pictures of this super red crystals.
I thought you did at one time. Are they just are they Santa Claus?
Some of them are. Some of them are Santa Claus. Some of them are solid red, and then some of them are banded. So I have a mixture.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why I just have them at $12.50. I'm not going to get all fancy, try to grade them out or anything. They're just the super red
So
crystals.
they're graded A through S.
Yes.
Says,
babies.
I have a tank itching to be stocked with a blue Neo. What do you have? No Neos.
No Neos. Because all I have left really in these tanks are all my caridinas and all my high-end caridinas. Everything else already went to the shop, and some of it's available already on the website at jadransaquatics.com. These that I have here, I have some of them listed on my Stock My Tank. I took all the Neos out of stock. I know, sorry, Laura. Boo. But they're still available. Like I said, you can go to the website and get Neos all day long. I don't have it. I have a picture somewhere. I bet you it's this one because we watched it before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were the fish bones and the Galaxy Pintos, actually, that back then, this is what I started with. And I worked it down through the past couple of years, and I've kept with them and got them to where they are now. Those are the Tangerine Tigers. Here's see, this was one of the Galaxy fish bones. It became a Galaxy fish bone out of those Galaxy Pintos. That was right after the fire. Tangerine Tigers, the Bubble Maltese, the Red Nancy. That's a beautiful shrimp. Baby Nancy. My old banner. I thought I had some super crystals on this one. Whee, let's go for a ride. I'm doing a horrible job. Thanks for all the help, Brian.
You're welcome.
Wait, what was that? There's a Santa Claus, Chris. Yeah. Santa Claus. So that's close to what they look like. Some of them have a band right here. Some of them are completely red, and some of them have this look to them. So I'm not going to pick out any one particular. It's a 5-pack. I think I have 12 of them total. So I'm going to do a 5-pack.
Joseph, pinto means the lines go across the tail horizontally. There's no vertical line going up the spine to make it the fishbone pattern. So you just have lines, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines, but that's a pinto. But if it has the line going up the back and it's connected all the way to the head, then that's a fishbone. Because think of it as if you pull the spine out of a fish, all the bones will hang out, and then you have the spine. That's what a fishbone looks like. But if you want to know what a pinto looks like, pull the spine out and just keep the bones, the ribs. That's a pinto.
That's a strange way to put it. Pintos are a crossbreed, correct? It's not a crystal. It's not a tiger.
Grr.
The pintos can be German spotted pintos. They could be Galaxy pintos. And the reason why they're not fishbone, a Galaxy fishbone is a pinto, but they call it Galaxy fishbone because, like Brian says, it has that back stripe. But pintos are breeds. Is Grant still in here? He could get all specific and technical. I keep it too shrimple. So I don't know all the fancy terms. and the specifics of it. You know, that F1, F2, F3, Pinto, Taiwan B, you know, Tiger Cross, this and that, inside out. I love shrimp. So we have 5 of these. They're basically crystal shrimp, but they're called super red crystals.
Is that the only picture you got?
I think so. Let me see. Because I think this is from when I had the Santa Claus. Yeah. I just have that one still shot. But I thought I had some of pictures of them in my tank.
That's I thought you had a picture with a whole bunch of them in there. Could have swore I've seen it before. So okay, more confused again. No,
well, that's okay. While people throw down all those bids. See, we haven't even had a bid yet, so it's not like I need to hurry. Wait, let's see. Jeez. I think I offloaded it off of my. I think I offloaded it.
PRL or was that, or where there'll be a chance of throwing black crystals?
These are blues. This is just some B-roll footage.
No, the red crystals, unless they're interbred, they won't throw black crystals.
Someone put up a bid earlier. Where? I didn't see one. 20. Big Dog 35 put up 20. All right, that's the high bid so far.
I didn't know that was a bid.
Hey, it's better than nothing. So we had nothing before. If he recants, he can recant. I don't know what I do with my videos, man.
You do payment with PayPal. Why don't you put your PayPal up there, Papa Shrimp?
Oh, yes. Sorry. Banners. Bum, bum, bum.
And also, if you just want to donate anything to Papa Shrimp, you just go to his PayPal. Because we don't have 1,000 subscribers, so you can't super chat, you can't super sticker, you can't do nothing. So
yeah,
you have to go.
I'm not that popular yet. Someday, one of these days.
Well, we could always, buy subscribers.
So, yeah, that's all I got right now. We'll stick with that picture because that's the closest representation.
Sweet.
Oops. Babalti. I wish I still had my Babaltis.
I had a few down here in the tank. I don't know if they're still in there anymore.
You need to make it a pinned clickable link to PayPal. Like in the description or something. I think in the description of the video, if you look at all the details and comments, there is a clickable link. There should be. Oh, no, not in this one. Shoot. You're right. Darn it. See, I was running around like crazy, but I got storage. I got some stuff moved in.
Can you punch it up in chat? Punch it up as a message, and it should be able to click on it if you do the whatever your website is .com. You might be able. Oh, there's Monster Fish Gal posted it.
Oh, did she? Where?
Right there. Papa Shrimp PayPal, https www.paypal.com.
Okay. And then, I got to do that in YouTube side, don't I? Shit. Oops.
Can't you add one to the top of chat? Oh, yeah, it says, can't you add one to the top of chat?
I'm learning how to do this. Hold on.
Well, your good mod can keep posting it.
There, right? Did that work? Did I do it? Yeah, bidding's open at $20. High bid so far is $20. It's a 5-pack, and then $15 on top of that for shipping.
Dee Dee says she is not a mod, but she did add it to chat. Wow, how do you not have Dee Dee as a mod and
I
you're
don't know.
on the channel with her?
Hold on. Slap me around a little bit. There. She should have a wrench now.
Liquid Zoo said, make her a mod. She's good.
Right?
Remind us what we're bidding on. Oh, Dee Dee's got Alzheimer's.
Do I have the picture up? Yes, I do. This is what you were bidding on. 5 of these. Again, some of them have a band, what they call banded. It looks like a little ring. That's right here, like a wedding ring or something.
It's a hula hoop.
It's kind of cool. And some of them are they might have a little spot back here, or they look like this, or they're completely full red. Well, look, Keeper went up 27.
27. Crypt Keeper Aquatics. Yeah, it's the auctions are really cool. I think. I understand what you're doing it for, but when it comes to the subscribers, auctions are really cool because they can really get down on some stuff. And unless you get in a bidding war with somebody, but usually it doesn't go super high because it's an auction. So, but it's good for the hobbyists out there to get into these auctions like this because they can get stuff cheaper, and then down the road they'll have a lot real expensive shrimp.
Yes. Yeah, Daniel got a great deal last night. With the orange eye red King Kongs.
You're terrible, Matt. Matt says he needs to start his caridina rack. Also, I wish I had money. Stop it.
Well, that's because he's here on YouTube instead of out making deliveries.
Yeah, I just watched it. I told you I just watched this stuff yesterday. Honey, you have a package at the door. Really? What could it be? It's a box. I have no clue. I didn't order anything.
So we've spent a little time on this. 27 is the high bid so far. Anybody else?
Going once?
Going twice?
Going 3 times?
And Crypt Keeper. Good job. Woohoo! Crypt Keeper wins.
Congrats. Blue Bolts had babies again. So it's the Blue Bolts had babies, the Crystals had babies. Look out. Looks like Fancy Red Tigers had some.
Oh, Jeff, you just missed it.
Couple months.
Yeah, you're lagging. Yeah, so am I.
And Crypt Keeper put 35. So something's lagging.
Hey, wow. Yeah, it's lagging big time.
Jeff says I'm lagging. Yeah, but were the bids on time? If the bids were on time, then okay, then you said all good, but it's up to you.
Yeah, everyone refresh. Make sure we're good. I got this on top chat over here on this side. Let me change it to live chat. Okay. So because what I think is fair is what I saw on this side is that it's on the $27. And even though Crypt Keeper came back with a higher amount, I'm going to go with that one because I think that's what's fair. Now, it's up to you if you want to pay the 35, but I will take the 27 for the 5-pack going to Crypt Keeper. Is that fair? What do you mods think? I'll let my mods help me decide this since they were paying attention. Is that okay? Dee Dee agrees. What do you think, Lori? Does that sound like the right thing to do?
Usually what I would do if I came up with a situation or if I messed up somehow, I would go to 27. But then I'd also offer another 5 if I had them to Jeff for the same amount of money. So if Jeff wants to buy 5 at $27, he would sell 2 5-packs due to the fact that there was a mix-up with the computer, and the Wi-Fi and stuff. That way, someone's not. Jeff came in before you said going third time.
Okay. So then, how about that, Jeff? I have 5 more of these. You want them for $30? I'll do them for $30.
LOL, nice. Me says 27. Other me, take the money and run. Oh. It's all good. You will have more. That's excellent.
Okay. Well, let me know. If you want more, I'll hold 5 back for you. So you just let me know. I want to be fair.
Yeah, that's the way I do it. If I mix up, if I mess up, or something happens with the computer, the last one that we saw, you run with that, and then.
And that's probably why it helps to do something like start stop in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
That way, we have that start stop.
Well, but still, if you hit stop, it still wouldn't have came up because when we said going once, going twice, going 3 times, if you would have hit stop, it would have came in late, but.
Just be like Dee Dee and me and never mess up. Yeah, right? I know, right? Duh.
All right, so he just has to message you, right?
$15 for shipping. Yeah, just message me at Papa Shrimp Aquatics at Gmail.
Do you see what Crypt Keeper put? He said Jeff bid 30 after I bid 27. That's why I went 35. I'd be cool paying the 35.
Hey, that's totally up to you, Crypt Keeper. I'm fine with it. Like I said, that was my screw up. So just trying to, tips are also accepted.
Playing in traffic. There's my tip of the day.
There's my email. I can't pin 2 comments up there, can I?
No.
Okay, cool deal. Wow. See, it took us 50 minutes, 50, to do one auction.
Yeah.
Because I am terrible at this.
But see, the thing is you're not trying to shove it down anyone's throat. We're here to have a little stream and sell a few shrimp, so it's not like you're jumping on here and going buy now,
Yeah, and it was perfectly timed the way we did this because I was moving stuff to the storage room. I went out, got the storage room so I could start getting stuff in there. And man, it was like high 70s in the morning. By the time I started unloading stuff, it's 90s quick, and I'm just drenched.
Kenny.
So I came back and sat down with Joey. We ate, and then I popped on here. So this is keeping me out of the heat right now, which I'd probably be getting dehydrated by now if I was still out there moving stuff. So thank you. If the comments are not too long, you could post a new comment with both of the previous comments and pin that. Boy, y'all are some smart peoples. Let me see.
Is Foxy giving anything away tonight, Dee Dee? Is she having a raffle or a giveaway or anything? She always makes me laugh on how much to send for $15, Crypt Keeper. Sorry. If you can't put it in chat. Service not the best here at work. Voice choppy. $35 I can't get into chat. I can't do anything. Okay, Dee Dee.
Got it. I think I did it right. I put the I love shrimp in there just to break it.
Type in there it's $15 for shipping, so Crypt Keeper can see it. He said he doesn't have real good service at work and the voices are choppy. Daniel Velez. I'm back. What shrimp are we up to? Oh, we're getting ready to jump into some new ones. What do people want? You want red or blue? Red or blue?
Yeah, we start with that, red or blue.
Yeah, red or blue.
And I know I have pictures of the blue ones. Geek Boy wants purple. Well, when Brian decides to donate some to the cause, he's like, no.
Not my purples.
You can't have my purples. Nobody can.
Not my purples.
So stingy, man. How many do you have? Like what? 4?
Yeah.
Is that why you're being so stingy? Because you only have 4?
No, I got more than 4. And I got red ones over here.
Red metallics?
Yeah, well, they're the ones that came out of the metallic tank. Oh, wow, what is that? Yeah, they're, oh, wow, I got 2 of them. What are those?
So,
Hell if I know what's there.
I have tangerine tigers. I have some orange eye red King Kongs. I have some fishbone and red fancy tigers. So, do we want to stick with some of those? Anybody want some of those? Can you get some exotic shrimp? Brian's got all the fancy stuff. Again, I'm not keeping it fancy. I'm keeping it shrimple. Brian keeps it so fancy that he won't even, he's like, no, you can't have them. I'm not going to help my buddy out and donate some shrimp to the cause. Are you kidding me?
Quit making me look like a dick.
Hey, you do a pretty good job of that all by yourself, Brian.
Thanks a lot.
I love you too, man. I got to give you a hard time, man.
I know.
I can see you over there writhing in pain, like, oh man, I feel like such a dick. But that's why I love you, man.
Well, good. Thank you. I found a shrimp in there, and it's not one of the red metallic. Oh, here's another. Here's a red metallic right here. Hold on, there's 2 of them. And with the purple boys. Oh, that means they had babies again. Look at that.
Yes, I'm writing all of this down, Dee Dee. I have all the information written down here.
All right. Two red metallics. I mean, I don't know how heavily the metallic is on them. I haven't really looked if it's high grade or anything, but
Yes, they're his precious. Did you say there are some shrimp that can go in a tank with caridinos and they won't crossbreed? Neos won't crossbreed with them. That's for sure. Babaltis will not crossbreed. The zebra babaltis.
Oh, this is the orange-eyed. Oh, I know where I'll put that.
And there are some other different strains that I do not believe will cross. But I haven't moved up to that. I haven't leveled up yet in that department. I haven't even leveled up to Brian's level of having metallics and boas and plentiful. A tank's full of hundreds of them.
Hey, I have shrimp because nobody buys shrimp. So it's, that's the only reason. I can only sell what people buy. And, that's why I have.
Yeah, that's why Dee Dee's wondering. She's out of tanks. I mean, what'd she say she has now? 10 shrimp tanks? We turned Dee Dee into a nut.
Shrimp taking caridinas and they won't crossbreed. Yeah, Dee Dee, you could put neocaridina in with your caridina.
Yeah.
I've done it, I don't know, probably 15, 20 times.
Why she's wondering is because if she decided to buy more shrimp, where would she put them? Because she doesn't really want them.
Oh, yeah, they mix them. And it's really cool because let's just say if you took like blue bolts or extremes like Jerry's got, and then you threw in, I don't know, black roses or, something red, anything, throw some flavor in there, but yeah, you can mix them together. Because I did Blue Dreams with Extreme Black King Kongs. And that was just so cool.
It's cool seeing both of the colors.
Yeah, because you could tell when they had babies, you're like, ooh, what is that? And you just see them turn and they'd be blue. And it was really cool.
No, you cannot put caridina with your neocaridina. Unless your neocaridina are in caridina parameters.
Yeah.
Trick question, trick answer. So there we go. Here's what we're going to go with this round. 5-pack, open bidding. I'd like to start it at 30 because I think that's fair. I sell them for $30 a piece. So for a 5-pack at $30. That's what we'll start with. If there's any takers. And if not, it's, no big deal. I appreciate all the support anyways. And that's really, I'm just trying to do whatever I can to make sure the shrimp have a good home. I've worked on some of these shrimp for a really long time. So they're kind of my little projects that I'm having to share and give away, and I'll start over. That's no big deal, but I don't really have room for them, or else they'd already be gone and put up at the shop in tanks, and then I wouldn't even be doing all of this. But this serves two purposes. It helps me empty my tanks, which I need to do like yesterday.
Nano Aquarium guy bid $30.
Woohoo! There we go. Starts off at 30. Oh, and here, I'm going to put a start since.
Yeah.
And aquarium guy. So now we have a timestamp at 5:01. And then I will type in stop whenever we stop. So that way we have a definite break.
Atkins.
Work and lurk. Good to see you.
What did I start, Dee? I didn't start nothing. You crazy.
You start everything.
She's the one who asked if you can mix. Yes, you can mix. Don't be afraid.
Yeah,
Mix.
don't be afraid.
Don't be
It's kind of fun. It really is when you start having shrimplets and then get something you might not even expect it out of it.
Yeah, always remember, go Neos, put Neos in caridina. Don't go the other way because caridina are more sensitive. I mean, look, you could sit and argue. You could have. I know somebody that come on here and tell you all day long you put tigers, in tap water all day that their shrimp are so strong. Yeah, okay, but they don't. Caridina don't do as well when it comes to breeding and stuff in tap water. So that's why we always go the other way because Neos will breed in caridina parameters. So,
like I said, every time I give parameters out, I try to be generalized because you never know what might work for you. So it's hard to put things, but generally you want the softer, lower TDS and lower pH for your caridinas, and neutral and more regular guppy-like parameters for your neos. That's the best way to put it. That's what I always tell people. It's just like your guppies. Your guppies are fine. Your neos will be fine, usually.
don't Neos need hardness for molting? No. I mean, it helps. Look, I don't know. I never had an issue with it. Neos can go in a wide range of water parameters. I mean, there's people that say that they have Neos in 500 TDS, 700 TDS. So the parameters are way more than I even have an education on. I don't know that they can go in that high in numbers, but there are people out there that say that they've seen it or they have them in those numbers. So believe me, if a Neo can go in 700, 800, 600, 500 TDS, going in, 120 TDS with no KH or 1 KH, they'll do fine. I never had an issue with it. So I've done it. I don't know how many times. So
that's why they have all the supplements, the mineral supplements, the food supplements. I mean, you got to look at it that way. Anything you put in your tank to feed your shrimp, it's a supplement. Shrimp don't need all of that stuff, but it's a supplement to help. And they have some that make the shells thicker. They have some that give them more red pigmentation. They have some that are higher in protein, some that are higher in algae. So it really depends. And all of the diet, the varied diet that they have is, I think, all contributes to all of the things that we're talking about. That doesn't mean that they're going to thrive in all of those parameters. There might be a certain parameter window that is like the golden ratio of parameters and they just explode. Does that make sense? And I think that's the same with everything. Every fish, snail, it really depends. Now, we can give you generalized information. Yes, KH is preferred with the Neos, and you don't want KH with your caridinas. So that tells me really how much of that contributes to the molting process. They're both shrimp. Is it the supplements and the diet that helps that? So right now, I think we're still at $30, right?
yeah.
So I don't want this to go on for 30 minutes. We got $30 for a 5-pack of blue bowls, like what you see up here. Now, they're a lot bigger than they were in this picture, and some of them are a lot darker than what you see in this picture. Like I said, what's cool about these shrimp is they change colors. They'll darken up, they'll lighten up. Sometimes there's some of them that are my darkest blue ones will look almost white some days. I don't know if it's right before molts or what, but it's just wicked. They tell you their mood. They're kind of like a mood ring. And I know y'all are thinking, really? You're colorblind, Jerry. How do you know? I'm not that colorblind.
Faker.
Right? I'm faking it for all of the charities that help colorblind people.
I knew it.
Okay, so if anybody wants to outbid, here's your chance. I'm going to type in stop, and I will hit enter when we close out this auction 4. All right, Dee Dee, have fun. Thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Jesus, man. Where the hell are these coming from?
$30 to Nano Aquarium Guy going once, going twice, going 3 times. Now I'm hitting the stop.
Give it 20 seconds before you type stop.
Well, I already typed it. I'm just hitting the button now. Well, that was good. Woohoo! Nano Aquarium Guy. Oops. And again, as a reminder, all proceeds are going to help me move and get back into town so that I'm closer to work. And yeah, the gas prices right now, I've already filled up my car 3 times since Sunday. 3 times since Sunday.
Shoot, I filled my car up $72 again. It's crap.
Yeah, it's stupid bad. So yeah, I'm going to be saving approximately anywhere between $600 to $800 a month by being in town.
Hey, I'm just
we were bidding on these that you see up at the screen, Doc, and he's saying he has no sound, so somebody type it in. And I'm telling them the blue ones that you see on the screen. Oh no, that's funny. If you put $30 in your truck, if you got a truck, man, I feel so bad for you. All my friends that have trucks are running around $120, 100 and some odd around there to fill up their trucks, because I think most trucks have like 20 some odd 26-gallon tanks. Yeah, it's stupid. It's stupid. Where are the days when you remember the old pickup trucks that had the reserve fuel tank?
Oh yeah, 2 tanks, yeah.
Yeah. You could always flip it to the other tank when you run out of gas.
My dad's van.
I never did that or anything.
Yeah, my old man's vans always had that. I always end up taking way too many.
Hey, what's up? Hello. Yep, still streaming. It took that long just to do 2.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice. Rad. That's his new word lately. Rad.
Rad's hot. 100 centavos.
My phone's going off like crazy.
In Peru, your opening bid is 100. What? I put 30.
That's funny. I remember when I was a kid, and it wasn't as bad as it is now, but back then I think it was like 26 or 30 something pesos to $1. It was like not as bad as it is now. It's like 1,000 pesos to $1 or something crazy like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hold on a second. My phone's going off like stupid.
That's me.
Is it?
I sent you pictures of those red purple metallics.
Oh, it is you.
That's what I was trying to say. I just wanted you to see the purple sheen on their head.
That's crazy.
And those are so like if you go to someone's thing, they say they have red ones.
Later, brother. Thanks for showing up.
Those are the ones. And that one female that I took pictures of, she's real purple. She's prego as can be.
I wish I could share pictures through this the right way.
Oh, that's why I took them so they're on my phone and I'll upload them. Use them for like a thumbnail or something.
Let's see. I'll try to.
Big Dog says 145 for me. Yeah, see that sheen on the head? That's
Ooh, she's very.
yeah, that female's hot, yeah. Her legs are all colored up and stuff.
Wow. So you're donating that one shrimp. That one shrimp. That's all. Just one, Brian. Come on, man.
It's a pretty
I'm bidding on it now. $5.
It's pretty expensive.
I'll pay the shipping. Right? Joseph said, see? Brian
Yeah,
said,
I don't know if you can see this one. That the head is, see, it's purple.
Ooh.
And that's a buried female, but I'm not doing anything with the light or nothing. I just take a picture of it with my crappy lights.
That looks good, man.
No. But that's what I'm saying. They just started having these, and so I started to pull them out and separate them. And
145 for gas. Yep. You got a big truck, huh?
This one's nice, like some of the ones you got, not just a little white on it and everything.
Yeah, nice.
It's got the Adidas stripes and a bunch of stuff under its head and on top of its head and a mask.
We're not bidding on anything right now, Doc. We haven't opened up a new bid yet. We just did the Extreme Blues. The Nano Aquarium guy won.
What are you doing with your purples? I'm not fucking selling.
You're bad, man. You're bad. But hey, we got a lot of people in here. So anybody else looking for anything in particular? How about fish bones? Those were very, very popular last night. And let me pull those up. They're actually picture was on the thumbnail. Right? The
yes.
thumbnail.
Yep. So red or blue bid. What is this, Big Dog? Can we put that as your bud 2? Oh, as your bid.
These are old pictures.
Pumpkin Neos. No Neos, sir. No Neos.
Nope, no Neos. Here's what the Galaxy fish. I just had it. There it is.
Nice spider legs.
Yes, and this was before I added the Vin shrimp to help boost the genes in my colony. So it started off with shrimp that looked like this, right? And I did some selective calling and breeding, and they eventually turned into this. And then I added a Vin shrimp, the $200 shrimp that I bought, and I added it to that colony and have what I have now.
Said auto irritates me.
Dark pumpkin neos. I have orange sun-kissed. Some of them are really dark orange, but I just call them sun-kissed. So this is what we're doing now. We're doing the fish bones. I'm going to start off at $25, the opening bid or the opening number, and I'm going to hit start. It's 5-pack. You pay the shipping, $15 shipping. So I put start at 518 and
go
have some fun.
Sweet.
So, random topic, has nothing to do with anything shrimp related. I was at Harbor Freight, just looking around. I haven't been in a Harbor Freight in eons because I don't buy Harbor Freight tools. But they have some good stuff sometimes, really good prices. They have some good, no, I'm not going to say that. But anyways, I was just looking around, looking at stuff. It just seems odd to me that even Harbor Freight has buckets. So I don't understand that. Is that a hardware thing? You are bidding. I'll type it in. So are buckets a hardware thing? Because I always knew there was Lowe's buckets, there's Home Depot's buckets, Ace Hardware buckets, whatever, probably Menards, or if you have those. So is that a hardware thing? Buckets, plastic buckets?
Must be, because it's not like, yeah, it must be, because, you can get plain.
I mean, who's the one that decided everybody needs buckets when they're shopping for tools? So let's put some buckets here and sell them.
Hey, but think about it. How many people do you know that have that?
A lot.
No, I'm saying that, look at those, what they make, those bucket organizers. So you tie it around the bucket, you put your tools in it, put your bigger stuff in the bucket, and it's like.
With the padded top for a seat.
Yeah, they take a bucket to a whole nother level.
Make air conditioners out of them.
I mean.
They make pumps out of them or filters.
Yeah.
Yeah, just type. Yes, Anthony. Keep on talking. I keep on trying to talk to him, but I know he can't hear. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. I was sitting there looking at buckets because I was like, I could probably get a couple of buckets so I could empty my tanks and stuff like that, put driftwood substrates, whatever. But just like, really, even at Harbor Freight, I'm afraid to buy the buckets though because the handle will probably break.
Yeah, it's you gotta. I have Home Depot buckets and the plastic on them snaps all the time. The roller handle. I can't say that there's a bucket that's Ace buckets all crack on the handle. I don't know a bucket that doesn't crack on the plastic handle. So
Yeah, because that's nobody's bid anything yet, so I'm still from the start opening bid at 25.
sounds like someone's at my door. Oh, I got to turn my cameras back on.
Ooh, look, Daniel Velez, 50.
What? Nice, Danny.
I don't buy buckets. I reuse buckets from paint or mud or something.
Mud buckets are real nice. Yeah, mud buckets are nice. But when it comes to your aquatics, none of those buckets are good. But yeah, mud buckets are nice. I mean, it sounds weird saying it, but yeah, if you can get mud buckets, you got good buckets.
I honestly believe that for the totes that we use, most of us use in our fish rooms, the big, giant, heavy duty garbage pails, 33 or 55 gallon or whatever size you like to use, get the one with wheels or that has the attachment that you can add to. It's the best way to go, so you don't end up filling your tote basically full of water and then you can't move it. If you have a small fish room, that becomes problematic. So,
oh yeah, the big trash cans. Yeah, that's a great idea. My buddy does it at his store. It's real surprising. I mean, it's not that I haven't seen it done at other stores, but yeah, he takes his, what is that, a 35 or 55 gallon trash can, 35 gallon, I think, and he'll go around and do his water. He drains the water into there, and then he has his hose, that comes from the back, and he fills it up. But yeah, he drains it in there and takes it back. I don't know how he drains it out. I don't remember ever seeing a plug in it. So, oh, you know what he does? He has he has two huge tanks, one for rosies and one for feeder goldfish. Well, it's got the drain plug in there, and what he does is he drops the pump into the can, runs the hose over that drain, and plugs it in. It drains that 35 gallon can. 55, what?
Daniel, I did see your email, so I was going to respond to you that I don't have it listed on my site, but I do have spiderwood. I do have remineralizer available. So we can take care of that via email. Just let me know. You already let me know what you want. I'll shoot you back a price. $55. Highest bid to Dr. Anthony right now.
Nice.
Now, this picture is for reference only. You will not receive a shrimp that is buried to the hilt like this one. It looks like she could barely hold on to her eggs. Look at her. You got the eggs just hanging there.
Can't even keep her drawers up.
Right?
Remineralizer, he does have on a site. $60, Daniel Velez.
Ooh, good job. $60, high bid right now.
See, when I sell female shrimp, I'll sell a pregnant female, but it's triple the amount. So, I mean, you got to figure you're getting at least 30 babies out of the female. I started a lot of my shrimp colonies just by buying the females.
This one right here, when she's buried up real good. But when she had her baby, she had 43 babies.
See?
I sent 12 to Priscilla. I sent 11 to Jason at Jadron Aquatics. And then I took 20 of them with me. Of course, they made it to Ohio, but they didn't make it back from Ohio to Arkansas. They didn't like that transition for whatever reason.
They don't know where the Joe, if they don't know where their own breaker box is, they shouldn't be open. I mean, that's pretty sad. They don't know where their breaker box is.
There we go.
Oh, on opening night. Ooh, boy. Yeah, it's bad.
All right. Somebody's at the door. $67. All right, here we go. Bidding war.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go see. Somebody's knocking.
So yeah, like I said, all of this is definitely helping. It's giving my shrimp a good home, and that's the main thing. You know, I don't want these shrimp to go by the wayside. Like I said, I've worked on the fish bones especially. It's been a couple of years that I've been growing that colony. I am moving into the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Right now, I live about an hour away from Jadron Aquatics, 62 miles to be exact. So with gas prices, my son finally being home from school because he graduated high school. He was at a boarding school. He graduated and is living here now. So he'll be going to college, but everything, all my family, my grandkids, my other sons, his mother, everybody's in Dallas-Fort Worth. And we're kind of secluded way out here. So we want to get back in town. And plus, I don't want to spend $600 to $800 a month on gas. It's ridiculous. I just wondered why they waited till 30 minutes till opening to plug in the warming table in the kitchen. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right. So right now, highest bid, Dr. Anthony at $67. I think we've had a good little run. This is for a 5-pack of Galaxy Fishbone Pinto Caridina. $70 to Daniel Velez. Okay, and just to be sure, I think I started this 10 minutes ago. Yep. So $70 to high bid. We're going to go ahead and close this one out. Going once. And then I'm going to go ahead and type in the words, but I will not hit enter yet. Going twice. Trying to make up for any lag. Not trying to be a pain. Just making sure everybody has a chance. Going thrice. And now I am going to hit the button. Now. I got an itch in my throat. Whew. Itch in my throat.
How we doing? Oh, stop. Somebody came up $72.
Sorry about that, Doc. I tried to wait and hold off as long as I could, but I closed it out at $70 high bid for Daniel Velez.
Well, same thing. Offer him 5 himself for $70.
Yep.
I mean, it'll save him $2 if the doc still wants 5 of them.
Yeah, Doc. If you still want 5 of them, let me know. Type it in there. Oh, yeah.
Hey, I got to take off for a little bit. The wife's got some stuff ready, so I got to bust up.
Okay.
All right. I will talk to you soon.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. You too, buddy.
Okay. So I'm going to put in here. We got Daniel at 70 and Doc, same thing. I'll make it fair. I don't know if you can hear or not. Okay. All right. Good job. So we just got 2 5-packs for $70 on these awesome shrimp. Like I said, to give you an idea of how some of the really high grade ones, especially coming from Vin, I spent $200 on one shrimp. So $70 for 5 that have the genetics. Heck of a deal. Heck of a deal. So yes. Done. So the 2 5-packs of those are done. And I just, wow. Thank you so much. Yes, these are the fish bones. So let's see. We've been going at this for an hour and a half now. I think we did pretty good. If any of you are interested in any of the shrimp that we talked about, just please go to the Stock My Tank website. I have some of them on there available. The rest are available on jadarinsaquatics.com. And we could do it that way. But I really got to get busy and start getting some of this stuff packed up and moved into the storage room. And I'm going to be emptying my tanks and moving stuff. What I can move to Jason's or Jadarin Aquatics will be moved. Whatever I can share with you guys will be shared. Yeah, I want to sell 5 more. Definitely. Are you interested? I'll do the same price because that's the fairest way to do it. Are there black caridinas other than crystal black? Yes. Almost every. Awesome. So I got Dee for $70 on 5. Woohoo. Good job, Dee. You just couldn't resist, could you? But yes, for all of the, not all, but most of them, there also is a black variety. There's black fancy tigers, black galaxy fish bones. There's black King Kongs and black pandas. There's black tigers. I'm trying to think. There's pretty much for most of what there are in caridina, except for like aura blue. There is no other color than besides aura blue. Those are all aura blues. The raccoon shrimp, they have black stripage, but they're not completely black. I prefer red. And if it's going to be black, I don't know. I don't know what it is about black. Maybe it's because I can't see them. But if it's going to be black, I want it to have something else that I can see, such as the shadow pandas, because I love the blue. So I consider those blue. And I do like the black fancy tigers. I mean, just the black tigers, not fancy tigers, but I like the black stripes with the clear bodies. Those are pretty cool looking. But that's just me. That's that's why there's caridinas are awesome. They're beautiful shrimp because there are so many variations and more people that are starting to keep shrimp and mix them. And we're starting to see things that we wouldn't have expected because it's just happening by accident. You know, people putting a Skittles tank together, and the next thing you know, you got this shrimp. Now, how do you duplicate it? That's the hard part. And that's where the breeders that are really good at breeding, that's what they spent all this time doing. And yeah, I'll add it to the stream. A 5-pack of those. That's what's being auctioned off. But that's what's really cool about the caridinas, all the different morphs and color variations. And now you're starting to get some that have, like what they call confetti shrimp, and, the yellows and the golds and purple metallics, red bolts, black bolts, blue bolts, extreme blues. The boa shrimp have some of them have like a goldish striping or pattern versus white, and some of them have bluish goldish, some of them have a metallic kind of look. I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal, some of the shrimp that's out there. And most of us here in the US, we're a few years behind all of the stuff that they're doing on the other side of the pond. Oh, go back and look at what was auctioned off already. The extreme blue bolts and the super reds. So we auctioned off a 5-pack of, where'd he go? A 5-pack of those, the super red crystals. Oops, sorry. So I'll type that in. That's that one. Then the next one was these. All right. Pack. And then we did three, my lord. Shrek reference, if you're wondering. We did 3 of the fish bones. 3 5-packs of the fish bones. Where'd it go? Oh, now I lost her. There she is. So, Jeff, if I was going to do another auction, is there a particular strain of the ones that I have? I want to stop on the fish bones just for now, just because I want to make sure. I know I have plenty more, but I want to make sure. I have the extreme blue bolts. I have 1 more 5-pack of extreme blue bolts. I have 4 more 5-packs of the orange eye red King Kongs. I have 4 more 5-packs of the tangerine tigers, and 3 more of the red fancy tigers. So if you're interested in any of those, let me know. But I think as far as doing Internet was down. Yes, we did that for you. Unless you're talking about a different strain. I'm not going to do the fish bones anymore. Like I said, I need to get a count. I think I have 50 altogether, but I need to make sure because a lot of them are babies. So I don't want to give a bunch of babies away because I want to make sure that you get something that you can see what it looks like. So yeah, the extreme blue bolts, orange eye red King Kongs, tangerine tigers, red fancy tigers, and super red crystals. Any of those that you might be interested in? If not, it's okay because like I said, I got to get going and get to work. I'm glad that I had this opportunity to let it cool down out there. It's pretty hot. See, it's faster on this side. Okay, cool deal, Jeff. Sounds good, man. But yeah, this has been awesome. It's been fun. Thank you. This helps us tremendously. And I'm pretty anxious and overwhelmed, but thanks to all of you, it's making it a much easier transition. That's nasty. That's a good way to end it. Man, see, last night, Joseph, you capped it off with a wonderful comment. That was the greatest way to close the show with the names of the shrimp that Dee Dee got. Max, Tammy, Joe. Oh, that was funny. Oh, the other auctions. I'll tell you what, Doc, shoot me an email. Let me know what you're interested in and we'll talk, okay? If you see anything that of the ones that I've listed or anything, just let me know. I tried to show pictures of each ones while we were auctioning them off. I didn't do a very good job of it, but I'm learning. Actually, I didn't have enough time to get it all done today. But yeah, JoJo was a comedian last night, huh? But just shoot me an email. Let me know what's going on, what you think. And I'll try not to talk about it tomorrow during Jess's stream. I don't like to, steal from the show. It's all about the morning show, not about Papa Shrimp. So I don't want to take away from the morning show. So if you can, just email me and it's all good. But I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I apologize to any of you that were streaming while we did the pop-up, but I'm kind of in a time crunch. So I appreciate your patience with me and letting me get up here and do a little bit of fundraising while sharing some shrimp. You guys make it awesome. I appreciate every one of you. Thank you to all the mods. I appreciate you helping me out. Thank you to Brian, who is no longer here. He just took off to take care of some things. Thank you. Peace out. Much love. We'll see you again next time. Thanks for keeping it shrimper with me.